Hi gorgeous, Elijah Alexx here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, we're just gonna do a little get ready with me, and I'm basically gonna tell y'all why your 20s are overrated. I'm 22 now. It may not look like it. It may look like I'm only like 18. You know, she ages very fine as wine. But like your 20s are so overrated. But we're gonna dive into that. But before we do that, if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click the red button below that says subscribe on it. So you could subscribe to my channel and be a part of the Gorgies, which is my audience, which is y'all, my lovely Gorgies. I love all of y'all. And let's just jump into this video. Honestly, the first thing that I always got about your 20s is that you had to have it together by like 25 or by like 26, which is not true. I'm not near in those ages just yet, but it's like in your 20s, that's honestly, this is the time to live. But there's so much pressure nowadays through social media and through family and through friends sometimes too, that put pressure on you that you have to be successful at a certain age in your 20s and you have to have it all together. But really, all seriousness, it's not like you really don't have to. It does not make any sense at all why people make it to where when you're 20 that you have to have a certain paying job and you have to have an apartment and you have to have it all together. Look, sis, you don't have to have it all together. Not at all times. Like, that's overrated to me. That some people do think that, and through social media, people don't understand that social media is very toxic. Honestly, it's very toxic to how you perceive the world, how you look at things. And it does not like help, especially in your 20s, when you see somebody on social media or you see some of these you know, other people on social media flexing and doing all this and that, and you just feel like, dang, like what did I do with my life? Like, you should never think like that. And especially in your 20s, people perceive that's how you should start thinking, that's how you should start doing things, is just looking on life as like, oh, I'm a failure. Like, people, look, trust me, I've gone through it too, where I thought I was a complete and utter failure. And I was literally 20, I was literally just turning 21, and I thought I was a failure. I thought I had nothing going on for me in this career. I thought nothing good was gonna come out of it. Another thing, you don't always have to be emotionally available for anyone at your 20s. It's not high school. It's not like you're around a lot of these people anymore from high school. Like, it's none of that. Like, you don't have to be emotionally available for anyone at all. And that's one thing I really learned in my 20s, is stop letting people just walk all over you and do whatever you want just because you have a long-term relationship with them, or you have history with them where they just feel like you owe them. Like, you don't owe anybody at your 20s. You don't have to answer to anyone. And that kind of brings me to my next point, which is in your 20s, do not give anyone your attention or time or energy that does not deserve it at all. That's one thing, and I always say that. That's one thing that I've always like not always, I had to learn at this age, is not giving a lot of people my energy, especially doing what I'm doing now, giving a lot of people my energy, because I've had it's crazy and it's different to see how people who you thought you were cool with, people who you thought you were friends with, will legit change up on you just because you're doing something that they are not doing at the current moment. I honestly feel bad. Like, I'm not gonna limit myself just because you feel some type of way. It's about just living your life and being unapologetically you, And once you guys start realizing that, you will have a blast in your 20s. Y'all, I have not yet to tell you the stories, okay, from when I first turned 20 to 21, which I will maybe tell on this channel, but those are a little bit, not for the girls just yet. But like, your 20s are about just having fun. You make mistakes, but you learn from your mistakes. That's the one thing that I probably could take away from my 20s is learning from my mistakes, learning from what I've done. So I'm just gonna go on with my Huda Beauty foundation, but this next part about your 20s, what I'm gonna talk about, I think I'm gonna do two pumps, yeah, because it's kind of, this is like a real heavy full coverage foundation. I'm talking to my younger gays out there, so if you're in your teens, or you're like 18, 19, or even like 17, 16, 15, like every last one of y'all, in your 20s, even leading up to your 20s, one thing I'm going to tell you is these older men that you may think are super amazing and super spontaneous and super nice because they talk a certain way to you, girl, run. I'm saying run because older, y'all don't understand. Older gays, not even like in their 20s, but like in their, not even in their 30s, probably like 50s or onward maybe. Like, y'all will run into them on these apps like Grindr, Jacked, and all that. And I don't have that stuff no more because I don't have time to sit here and waste and be asked 20 million times, what am I looking for? You're cute. When we linking up? Oh, here's a naughty picture. Like, I don't have time to sit here and go through that. And nah, nah. Okay. But these older men, they love younger boys like us. They love this, I don't know what it is, but they love the younger boys with the snatched bodies and the demeanor of just being a baddie. Like, they love that demeanor. But when I tell y'all, especially if you're a teenager too, do not talk to these men. Do not give these men any time of day. Like, most of them are just really controlling and they're just not right for you. You will find someone right for you. Trust me, you will. But like, dealing with these older gay men, they like younger boys like us. And in my 20s, I wish somebody would have, even in my younger years, I wish somebody would have warned me of this, because every time I go out, when I go out, I dress a certain type of way. I was about to say something. Let me keep that to myself. I don't need to know everything I wear when I go out. But when I go out, they love looking, and some of them don't know how to speak correctly when it comes to, I don't know, maybe they just think that I'm naive and I'm just gonna go along with what they say and I'm just gonna hop on the bandwagon. But really, in reality, it's the opposite way around. When you try to approach me, a lot of people, and boys have told me this too, they're like, you're really intimidating, that's why I didn't want to talk to you. And it's not my fault. Like, just be aware, like, you don't need them for validation. And especially these apps like Grindr and Jacked and anything of this sort. Like, if you're going on there for the good intentions, you will find it. But you do not need to go on these apps to, or even go talk to these men to get validation and whatever the case may be. Because 9 times out of 10, literally all these older men, I wish somebody would have told me, all these older men are super controlling and all they want to do is do X, Y, and Z, and they just want to, I don't know. It's just something about them. And it's something about the younger boys. Like, they just love us younger gays. But that's my advice on that for being in your 20s for my younger gays. Just be safe out there, y'all. Watch your surroundings. Watch who you around. I'm just going to take my One Size Beauty setting powder and go in and just set everything. They do not teach you about finances and things of that sort in adulthood at all. Like, schools, what are you doing? Because y'all failed us. But finances is one thing when you're an adult. How to not only like save up for certain things, but like how to manage your money well. And credit cards, y'all beware. I don't have one yet. There's reasons for that, but that's one thing they should teach us about, is they need to be teaching y'all about finances. So when you get in your 20s, definitely take a business course, take something that will help you manage your money, especially when you want to move to like an apartment or anything of the sort, that will just help you manage your money and figure out like what your finances should look like. Gotta pat it into your skin, honey. Pooh! And I was using my One Size Beauty Plus and my One Size Beauty dark deep setting powder. Thank you, One Size, for sending me these products. I love y'all. That's one thing that they should have definitely taught, was finances. Like, I am so, and it's crazy how I'm so uneducated to credit cards and bank accounts. Well, not bank accounts because I'm educated in that, but like credit cards and how those work and how credit works and all of that in abundance. Like, went ahead and zoomed y'all in just because I'm doing my eyes and I feel like y'all are so far away from me and I need y'all to like get this. But pretty much, honestly, your 20s is just, child, your 20s is a learning lesson. Such a learning lesson. Like, legit. It's just, you have to be present in the moment, but never forget, like, you can do so much in your 20s. You can do so much. Like, literally, the world is your oyster. Ew. Where did I get that from? The best thing I have taken away so far from being in my 20s is learning how to be myself. Like, I was myself in high school, but then like I kind of dwindled low key just a little bit because of like trying to fit this like, I don't know, I was just trying to fit this like scenario of, I just don't know. I don't know what I was trying to fit. I was trying to fit a different type of me. I was trying to explore into different things. It's almost done with the blend, kind of. I think I see some stuff that I really don't like, but I do like, but I don't like, so I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera. I'm going to finish up both eyes. I want to show y'all both eyes, but I'm still trying to figure out what's going on over here. I'm gonna finish off both eyes, and then I'll show you guys when we finish off the ending look and pretty much finish off this conversation. So that's pretty much the end of this look. I went ahead and did the other eye off camera, put on my lashes, put on my lip, and I put a little dripping little heart. It's kind of like my signature for looks like this, like when I do my eyeshadow like this. The best advice I could give is honestly just live, just live. Learn from your mistakes, take everything as a learning experience. And honestly, you move through your 20s literally like this. Like, you only have one life, so live, do what you want. Do you, be yourself, be just unapologetically you. And that's the best advice I could give you. Even though our 20s are underrated, I mean, that's the best advice I can really give you. Thank you guys so much for sitting down with me, chilling with me, and just having this conversation. Not a lot of people will have. If you guys like, you know, get ready with me, I could do story times, whatever the case may be, and we just have conversations and kiki and just be real on this channel. Leave a comment down below. Like, let me know what you guys want to see from me. That's why I'm here for y'all. If you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you can be a part of the gorgies. Don't forget to like, comment, and hit that notification bell. That notification bell lets you know anytime I post a brand new YouTube video. You can follow me at all my social medias at Elijah Alexx with 2 X's, and also on Snapchat at Elijah Alexx1. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one, and don't forget to become the artist. Bye.